All right, Earth signs. Try not to stress, overthink, or like over stress about something that you don't need to. It's like you're going back and forth now. It's giving like a little bit of a doubt. Something about compare and contrast could be important. I don't know if this is like highlight, like makeup highlight, or you're trying to focus on something specific. Maybe you want highlights and you're trying to figure out, okay, what shade you should get based off your features. Or just something that's completely different. It's like, okay, well, I want to highlight the features that are different between this person and my ex, or the person that I want to go towards, or what's going on. So, love is out here. Maybe at one point in time you felt like, okay, relationships have always been a failure. The investments have always never, it always gave you some type of worry and never truly panned out. It was always some type of chaos, never truly anything balanced. Maybe you walked away from it. It's like, okay, well, maybe it's just not practical for me right now. Or, you know, if it takes another 10 years or takes another 20 years, like it just is what it is. There also could be a relationship that you truly valued or that you invested in for a while that you're walking away from. It's like, boom, there it is. That's it. Maybe at one point in time you thought that this was a marriage or a relationship that brought you some type of peace, or that it was going to really go there. It felt really connected. This person was a part of your life in a lot of ways. They made you feel super safe. But there could be something that's going on online. And somebody's either walking away for their own safety. Somebody has connected to somebody else that they feel safe. Or there could be some type of exposure that's coming out about somebody's health and or who they were dealing with, and if they were safe while dealing with this person. This could be the chaos. Somebody could be being exposed online. Somebody also, there could have been a relationship and someone invested in someone, or a doctor or something, and their health wasn't the best. I don't know. Somebody's not impressed with how something turned out. And it's like, okay, well, somebody wasn't working or doing something with the best intentions, or they didn't do something the best way, or there was another goal in mind. There was another avenue in mind. The goal wasn't necessarily to rescue somebody. That way they could have some type of wealth, or they could have some type of finances. Somebody invested in themselves, even when they didn't know how something was going to progress or how they were going to be rescued. This could be somebody who's single because they consider themselves a princess and not a queen or a king yet, or a prince and not a king yet because they don't have a partner. They could be focused on moving. It's like, okay, well, I just feel like, you know, it's time for me to move forward from any type of heartbreaks or any type of like city, state that I feel like that's always broken my heart. They feel like moving will give them some type of justice and or balance. They want to move away from anybody that they can see and feel like is secretly a hater, or that's, you know, heartbroken over something that they used to say or didn't say, or how things are balancing out. It's like, I don't want to be around any of y'all. Secretly, this is how they feel. So they may indulge in whatever, again, feels safe, or their own luxury, or they may just, you know, indulge in some type of sweets or whatever, and maybe even some type of person that they feel like could get us some type of passion to get them out their head, get out their mind, and get out of this disappointment of whatever this news is. But they already know that they already have some type of knowledge that they were going to be strong when it comes to something because someone told them, or unless they had the information themselves. This could be them or you. Alright. What else? It's also giving don't give up now. He wasn't brought this far to be left, so don't give up, whatever this is. What else is going on for Earth signs? Somebody could be heavily in your business watching you. Also, if this is somebody or this is you that like to gamble, that like to, you know, bet on certain things, be careful when it. Pay attention to the things that you're doing. But pay attention to somebody else that may come towards you. They may have some type of problem with addictions, or they may have an issue with finances, or there could be some type of issue, and they're wondering why you got distance, or they've been watching you to see, like, okay, well, who's really close to you or not. Trust your intuition when it comes to this person. Don't allow any red flags to bypass you. They could be still figuring themselves out on who they want to sleep with, who they feel comfortable sleeping with, who they are sexually, or what they like to do. They also could have somebody watching them, right? So it's like they're coming towards you, knowing that they didn't close out the last situation good, telling you that, oh yeah, I really want to be with you. This is the perfect situation. The old person is watching them, coming towards them to try to tell you about what's. It's like you don't need to get caught up in some type of drama. It's like you're going to be taking a risk anyway, because you already know when it comes to intimacy, you're going to either get pregnant or it's going to be like, you know, you have to be super extra cautious when it comes to this person, because they're trying to use you as a resource. They could be trying to get you pregnant. They're intentionally coming towards you. And maybe the person that they were dealing with I ain't going to say broke them out, but it's like, ugh, it's giving rash. But it's giving like they spent all their money. And it's like, okay, well, I created this gold digger, I created this issue, and now that we got communication issues, or now that I got a separator, now we're going through something right now, let me see if I can come to you, which is Mercury retrograde right now, and get you hooked up on me. Let me tell you about some type of vacation, that way we can ignore all the bullshit that we'll leave in our city and our state, and then that way you can say yes, and whatever challenges that you feel like, or that you know that I got going on, I could pretty much talk you out of it. This could definitely be another earth sign. Okay? Watch out. Wow, wow. Watch out now. It's the little one, and I'm not Bow Wow. It's like, yeah, I may be young, or I may be small, but I'm not dumb. Like, no, we're going to talk this shit out. Somebody could also be talking to an air sign. Maybe there's somebody that's going to send you a message that's an air sign. Be cautious when it comes to this person. Again, it seems like this person's all in your business, trying to figure out how they can get you to open your heart to them. They have some type of challenge, and it's not necessarily a why me, but it's given, yes, I have a challenge, but I still want to date you. And it's like, okay, well, I need a resource too. I need some type of live. I need something for myself. And you don't have time to be helping all these people. You don't. And it seems like you already know what you're trying to manifest when it comes to love, and or just kind of moving out of a situation. You want to walk away from anybody that's lying about their sexuality, about what they got caught up in, the stage of their life or whatever. You want to commit to something that's healthy, and you're willing to wait for it. And there is another commitment, but I feel like you have to let go of some people that are going through divorces, or people that are going through their own shit first. Alright, what else? You could definitely be upgrading. There could be somebody around that told some type of white lie because they feel like, oh, well, I downgraded, so I have to lie about my resources. I have to lie about my love life. I have to lie about something. Some type of delusion. What's going on for Earth signs? All right, there's some type of dirty little secret that's coming out. Somebody's going to feel very disrespected online. So there may be something that goes on public, or that goes viral or something like that. And this causes some type of scrutiny. Maybe there was some type of deliberate and or direct action to cover up someone. This definitely could be somebody that has some type of pop culture influence, or somebody that was like, oh, they were being super positive, but this was actually toxic positivity. Be careful. I mean, honestly, if it ain't you, you just may be watching this happen online. And whatever it is that they were talking about, or whatever was going on behind scenes, is about to come out. And somebody's going to have to be correct about how they do it. Or something about, it's like, oh, everything's an expense. It's like, damn, I was paying to keep this dirty little secret away, or whatever the case may be. And now they're starting to like, okay, well, I have to be worried about my finances, or I have to be very correct when it comes to my finances. I don't have the money to keep this hidden. And now they know that people are going to messy break up. Now people are know that this person is toxic, this person's a devil, or they're going to be shaded, or there's going to be a whole lot of insults directly towards this person. And maybe they did this because they felt like, okay, something was going on at their job, where they felt like there was some type of unresolved drama, or there was some type of sabotage going on at their job. So they had to tell this white lie. They had to create this scenario, this messy breakup, in order to get something to be reflected back to them, especially if they're in the public. And so now somebody's like, okay, wait, let me sugarcoat the situation. Let's do some type of PR coverage or something like that, or whatever the case may be. You could, it could be you, but somebody could be getting some type of financial windfall. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, great, I have extra money. I'm not saying you win the lottery, because we did say to stop gambling if that's your story. Or maybe somebody owes you, but there's just some type of effortless money that comes towards you, and it makes you feel really good. Again, you could be someone online, or this is going to help you prioritize something for you going outside, or you doing something social with other people. Because maybe there's been some type of hidden tension and you're not sure, like, okay, well, shit can go left or right day to day. And you've just been kind of holding on. And you're going to realize that you have some type of support behind the scenes. You could also have an ex that's on the scene. This could be somebody that's trying to get back into the picture again. They may try to either come in as a doormat, use you as a sucker. They may feel like, okay, well, everybody is happy that I left you, or whatever the case may be. This person could be flirting with danger. Toxic cycle, they are. So whatever this is, have some type of inner peace when it comes to it, and just move through it. It's probably not even the ex that you're expecting, to be honest. I'm gonna keep you there. Somebody trying to keep you there. What? All right, Virgo. Virgo. All right, Earth signs. I'm thinking you did it right the first time. You said it right the first time. You did it right the first time. Okay, truth. You did. Okay, so don't worry about something. Just kind of go with the flow. It's giving stand on business. Something also is going to be practical. You may be getting some type of clarity about your business, or about who you are or where you're going. It's like, okay, well, I'm just going to, enjoy the view for what it is. I'm going to enjoy what I've done so far and see where this takes me. You also could know the truth about who's stuck around you, who's at a standstill, who feels weighed down or locked into a situation. You definitely could either be a reader, you got a reading, or you know. You do. But at the same time, you kind of like, it's like it is what it is, because you feel like this is justice, this is fairness. And maybe it's like, okay, well, now that I have something that's paying off for me, or some type of foundation for me, it's like I don't have to really be in my head to escape from chaos. It's not up to you to help these people find peace. You could be, I don't know if you're doing arts and crafts with your kids, or it's like you're letting them make mistakes, or you're letting them show their frustration, and you're still comforting them through it. There will be a practical marriage that you, as soon as I said that, there will be a practical marriage that you find yourself into. I don't know if you meet this person while something is just like on a high, a thrill, or you just having a really good time. Things start to double up for you when it comes to like the efforts you put in, the work, or just like your routine. Something just goes very well, and it seems like a lot of this person's passion somehow may come up in conversation. And then there may be some type of sadness for someone that wants to reconcile with you, because they feel like you're a shooting star, but you feel like there's no reason to change and go back into the situation. You've already made some type of decision, or there's an air sign, or maybe even a judge. It's kind of like things have already been invested, or things have already went too far. And as much as they want to, send all these, texts, like back-to-back texts, long texts, and all this other stuff about a routine, about a child, or about what they can do, it's like, I'm sad. We did have a relationship. You were a part of my circle. I hate that you're sad. I hate that you're crying. But at the same time, I have to find some type of support for me. You do. And so you take the opportunity to do so. And this person may be secretly watching you, and or low-key still trying to support something strategically, or support you strategically, so that way, you can have them in your back pocket. But it seems like you're completely walking away from it. You could be getting a new job, a new car, a new house, just something new for yourself. This honestly could just be like new clothes. You're buying yourself new jewelry, or just something that you need for yourself. It seems like your finances are increasing as you move forward. It's like you don't really have to make major decisions at this point in time. And you're deciding not to really be in your head about any type of like comments, any type of like negativity, any type of like confusion. It's like, oh, I'm just going to go get some ice cream. I'm just going to go to the gym. I'm just going to go do something with, whatever I said or I wanted to do, whatever I felt like was going to help me grow. Or I'm just going to go do some yoga. Or it's just like, okay, well, I'll just keep moving forward. So you can't keep responding to someone's emotions all the time. because they have to figure out how to get through them on their own. All right. What else we got for Earth signs? I'm telling you, somebody wants to be arguing. And it may not even be at the moment. It's going to be at the point that you really say no and you stand 10 toes down on that. This is when they start to be childish. This is when they start to be argumentative. This is when they try to press your buttons intentionally because you're moving on. Because it's like, you know, everything is wrapped up. And they want you back. They still want to be involved. This could be somebody that's a part of the LGBTQA community and they're trying to hide from it. And maybe they don't, I'm not going to say that they're fully submitted into this, but it's like they dibble-dabble a little bit. It's like, oh, well, I went to a, what do you call those things? Where it's like, not like the movie. Dang, Grayson. What was their name? Grayson. Somebody's cousin could be important. When she was getting married and he was like a boss. It was like the little movie. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Whatever. It's like three different movies. It's not like that kind of room. It's kind of like a room where it's like you don't see anybody, right? It's like I don't know if it's like a divider. I don't know if it's like a suite. I don't know. It's like you don't see anybody, but then you can get service somehow. So they didn't see who was getting service, and then they realized like, oh wait, this is either somebody that's a part of the same sex. Hopefully not nobody younger, you know, somebody in their family or whatever the case may be. It's like, damn, I should run away from this. But, oh, wait, I may get off on this. Maybe we can have a private relationship. But somebody in this relationship is not happy. And now, because they're holding some type of grudge, this not even supposed to be in the mix. Hold on. Because it's like I felt something different. And I did. Okay, and now they're trying to decide. They're trying to juggle. Don't let somebody juggle you. They could be watching a whole lot of readings. They could have been doing a little too much getting readings or whatever the case may be, trying to figure out what the gossip is on you, or trying to figure out who hates you because you're happily single, or point them out. I ain't pointing them out. You should already know who this is, because they're going to give you a dirty offer. They're going to want you to help them because they're going through something. Something about their hands could be important. It's like, I don't know if it's like arthritis. They need to pop them. Something just feels real stiff. They want to reconcile, but you already know that you shouldn't do it. They feel like you can cure them. You can help repair them. And because you say no, this is going to bring out some type of enviness. What if I give you money? What if I tell you we can go get married? What if, but don't you want this family life? Don't you want this? Like, aren't you going to be paranoid about how you get something done? But what about, it's like, no, I'm not worried about any of that. I'm actually getting out of my ego. I'm waiting on my soulmate, or I actually feel like I may have found somebody. And anything that you're trying to, you know, bring up or try to make me insecure about, I'm blocking it. I'm not even giving it any face. You realize it's something that's just toxic. You're not dealing with it. So good job. All right. What else? I mean, it feels like y'all just chilling. Like, it's like at ease. I don't know, somebody's in the military, in the army. You do some type of security. You get dressed up for work. Maybe you used to be on the army school or army class or something like that when you were in high school, in college. What's going on for Earth signs? All right, there could be a Cancer that you should be ignoring. If you shouldn't, you should start. This person's going to send you a message. Okay? They're going to make some type of decision because they feel like there's some type of insecurity that's being touched on, tapped on, or whatever the case may be, and it makes them feel stuck. So they feel like, okay, well, the best way for me to do something is to make you feel lazy, or they may even be trying to talk about an Aries or a Taurus. And it's like, okay, well, you should block this person, or they're trying to tell you about this person for whatever reason. Hold back when it comes to them entirely. Focus on the things that make you feel good. Focus on your family or whatever what you're doing for the moment. Okay? Because they could be trying to block you from having a family with someone that actually will be good for you. There also could be a Cancer around you, and they don't really know what love option they want to take. They could be heartbroken. Somebody could be pregnant. They're trying to make a decision secretly on what they want to do, but they feel like, oh, well, I don't really have a lot of money, or I don't really have a foundation. Maybe they feel like you have some type of success, or you kind of block them from something, or you're holding back when it comes to them or their family or someone in your family. They could be related to somebody in your family. They could be pregnant by somebody in your family or somebody that you were dealing with. But they're going to send you a message as well. They decided, like, okay, well, I fear us not having a routine or us not having something. And at the point that something comes to light, you may hold back from me, or there may be some type of lack of energy. They also may tell you that they should have blocked somebody that was trying to sleep with them. They may be lying to you. It's like, especially if you're a masculine, it's like, oh, nah, man, she came up to me, or she da-da-da-da. They sent them a message. They're lying to you. I'm telling you, manipulative. They're lying to you. They are. They wanted something to end for you so that way you could feel stuck, and that way you have to start over from the complete beginning because they feel like you got too many resources, or you know how to use your resources to the best of your ability. And so they could have went to this Taurus or this Gemini, maybe even a fire sign, and told them like, okay, well, this person is heartbroken over someone else that they were given into, so that way they can have some type of conversation, so that way they can start texting on the slide. Or it's just like a, oh, I just want to check on you at night, or I just want to check on you and see how you were doing or thinking, or see if you needed something. That way this person that y'all both were talking to would be conflicted on who and what they wanted to go towards. They caused this imbalance with this person on purpose. Okay. What else we got for Earth signs? There could be some type of change that you're going through. It seems like you're going through a different phase of your life where either you want some type of high honor, you have some type of high honor. There could be something that's picking up for you within the next 9 to 25 days. Something by your birthday, Virgo, could be important, or by the 25th of September. Something definitely could be changing very soon. There also could be a message that's coming in about your family, a text message, a letter that's coming to your house, or something that keeps coming in and it's like making your family concerned. And it's like, damn, I'm just ready to move. I'm ready to change something so that way this is not even a concern. I don't want somebody to pop up on me, or I'm ready to change something about my vehicle, my car, or just something in general. But maybe you feel like you want to have enough respect, or you want to have enough of something. That way, at the point that you make the decision, you have the expectation of being able to uphold it. You could be expecting some type of older masculine that has a business, a home, or stability. I don't know if you're expecting them to pass, or if you're expecting them to end a conversation with you. You're expecting them to lose their job. You could be expecting something to go on when it comes to this person. They may have some type of official job, or they may be working, or they may have been doing something for a while, and they look official to the community, or they look like, oh, well, this person is known in this city, or they're known for this certain thing. Maybe they're also known in the community as someone who's been married or coupled up with someone. This definitely could be like a main male. Okay, you're expecting something to go on with their job, or hopefully not with them. What's the answer to this? Trust yourself. Maybe you do already know. Yeah. There's going to be something that suddenly shakes up something, or someone took the opportunity to shake up something, and now they're going to go through some type of financial issue, or now something has essentially been returned, or they took the opportunity to cause a sudden change, and it didn't work out for them. Okay. Who is this? For Earth signs. For some reason, I keep looking out my window. I don't know if you're expecting somebody to be outside. You're waiting for somebody to pull up. You're waiting to have a conversation with someone. Virgo, this could be you, or another Virgo that you know. This could be someone with the initial Y. Someone with the initial Q is in Quill, an Aquarius that you know is no good for you. Or a new Aquarius that you meet. A new Libra, and or someone with the initial D is in David. Okay. So something backfired. Anything else? Let's see what else comes out for Earth signs today. You could be seeing a lot of angel numbers. A Like 333, 888, 1010, 222. All right, so it seems like you don't want to go back to anybody of your past. They could be disturbing you right now, or you could just be like, okay, these people are irritated. They got irritations with them, and they haven't solved through or worked through. So it's like, okay, well, I'm going to focus on self-love. I'm going to focus on what I'm trying to create and do things with the intention, because you feel like these people are going to bring out some type of shadow side of you that you don't want to bring out. So you're not responding to some type of message. You could definitely be having a lot of messages in your DMs, or people that want to sleep with you or something like that. Again, it seems like you're focusing on your higher self. You're focusing on something that you're creating and or where you want to go. But it's like at the same time, you know, like, okay, I can step back and have some type of fun. There could be some type of unexpected chemistry, unexpected passion with somebody, or, you know, while you're at a party or while you're having a good time for yourself, especially if you're having a good time when it comes to your finances. And it's like at one point in time, you thought that you were going to have to stop, or you didn't know how something was going to go forward. And it's like, okay, well, I'm just going to kind of do something for myself. And then it all checks out for you. You were prepared for something else to happen. All right. So, when it comes to your family, when it comes to something separating, you could be worried like, oh, I'm worried about when my kids are not with me. Or I'm worried about, you know, walking away from my sibling. I'm worried about moving away from my hometown. I'm worried about not being away from something. This is a limitation. This is a fear. Don't allow anybody's projections, their life, and what that's reflected back to you. Don't allow any of that to deceive you out of your own thing. Because the only thing it is paranoia that you don't need. Okay, make a decision for yourself, because you may meet some type of new friendships. You may have a new team, a new connection. You may have people that's going to help you see exactly who you are without the bullshit, without the fluff, without the, oh yeah, something's okay when it's really great. Or, oh yeah, you know, you should do that when you really shouldn't. It's like you have the full clarity and people that actually want to see you win. So don't hold yourself back, okay? And we also got let your light shine. Make sure you do this every day, or you do something for yourself. This is how you see the game. It seems like you are going to see some type of growth, or you've been able to see some type of growth. Somebody also could have did some type of candle work, ceremony, magic, or whatever in order to level up. Or if you need to, go ahead and do so if you feel overloaded. But don't do something just because you want to feel obligated, because this is going to cause distance, right? It's like somebody's like, okay, well, I'm going to do a money ritual so that way I can win the lottery, versus doing a money ritual or a removal blockage from this, that, and the third. It's like your intentions are going to matter, because at one point in time, somehow, somewhere, you're going to get overloaded with like, oh, I do this money thing, I go viral, you're overloaded with the work, and then people start to retreat from you because you're not keeping up with the work. Or it's like the message is something is not the same. It's like, just be careful when it comes to the things that you're asking for and how you get it done. All right, let things kind of naturally play out as it should, because if one time it's like, okay, well, I don't feel like the grind is what it is, or I feel like things are moving slow, then allow it to be a break. Allow yourself to not feel like you have to take the grind every day, because this is a toxic pattern that you need to escape from. Everything ain't got to be hard every day. Everything ain't got to be the hustle and bustle of every day. Okay? Because then you're going to end up in a situation where you're like, dang, I'm older. I regret that I didn't spend more time when it comes to relationships. I regret that I didn't build friendships. I regret that, you know, whatever, because now I'm injured, or I done got into a situation where I can't work like I used to do. Or I can't do whatever, and this is going to bring some type of trigger out to you. All right? So just be mindful of where you're trying to go, the speed of where you're trying to go, and just allowing things to happen. Alright. Final messages before we go to confirmations for Earth signs. What can you expect this weekend? Okay, so you may be on a little defense when it comes to you're not sure how somebody's going to respond to you, who's going to be careless, who's going to try to trigger you, or whatever the case may be. I don't think you should worry about it too much. I don't think you're going to be too disappointed, or whatever this is very minuscule. It's like, oh, that's it? That was what I was prepared for? Oh, okay. It's not that big of a deal. All right. You also may be getting out of your routine this weekend. Just doing something to figure out how you can make things move forward, or something. You may be doing something physical. You also may be moving past anybody that gives you some type of confusions about how they feel about you, or what they're really going on when it comes to their life. It's like, okay, well, I'm going to let this person get stuck. I'm going to let them take the opportunity to get themselves in some type of rut or whatever that they're investing in. It just is what it is. You're letting a lot of things go. You could definitely be recovering financially. If there's been some type of issue or you're worried about like, oh, well, am I going to be able to do this or am I going to run into some type of issue? You're not. You're going to be fine. You honestly don't need to make some type of decision until you get there. Just kind of let it play out the way it needs to. Everything is aligned for it to do so. Anything else for earth signs? You may not get some type of communication, or you may not do some type of hobby that you want to. It's like, oh, I want to go explore this or do something, and you not get to do it. Oh, I want to be able to take my kid to the aquarium or to the water park or whatever, and for whatever reason you don't get to do it. You also could be telling your child or someone around you, like, oh, don't climb on that or don't do this. It's like, but you're trying to tell them or guide them how not to do something with love. You also could get an apology from somebody who was supposed to nurture you even more. This could be a father figure, someone who was supposed to be very stable in your life. Maybe they have some type of satisfaction, or they feel like, okay, well, now that I'm happy with certain things with my life, I can create some type of defense for you, or I can help protect you. And maybe you don't truly trust this person, or you don't trust their decision making because y'all don't have a real relationship. This definitely could be a fire sign. And maybe you feel like this person is secretly a hater, or you don't really, again, you don't trust them. All right, this went way longer than I thought. So let's wrap this up. You could be having a lot of vivid dreams, like to the point where you're actually remembering them, or it's like, okay, well, I feel it. Like I can tell that something felt really real. Order in tonight. Something about an Aquarius or an Aquarius season could be important. The initial N could be important. The initial P could be important. Somebody also could be a nurse practitioner or going to school for something in the healthcare. You are not to blame, but you may be wrong when it comes to how you address the situation. Addictions are real when it comes to people and or just like material things, emotions, cloud, shit like that. You were helpful, or you need to go be helpful. The why won't change anything when it comes to your mother or someone who is a mother figure. The initial H could be important. A fire sign was unknowingly a third party. Maybe not the one you're thinking about, but it definitely could be somebody who was. Your mother could be a Leo, or you may know a mother figure who is a Leo. You don't have to play along when it comes to this type of game. Just remove yourself. Someone wants the key to unlock you. You need to side-eye this person, as you should, because they are definitely trying to manipulate you. Somebody could feel like you're a burden, or they're trying to make you feel like you're a burden. Just keep yourself away. Something about a nickname, Peanut, or just something like that could be important. Maybe you have peanut allergies. You're like, oh, I want a peanut butter jelly sandwich or something like that could be important. And it seems like you're ready to explore. Just make sure you're also not ready to explode, because you can't believe how your parents operate. All right, channel that energy. Go somewhere else. Go to a rage room. Go do something else, whatever the case may be. All right. It seems like you are graduating a stage. You could be going to a graduation and or just kind of moving up. No free service, period. I don't care who it's to, who it's from, what it is what it is. All right? You need to pay attention to what you're doing. When you're supposed to know, you will, but they already feel caught, even if you feel like you don't have all the details yet. Make that money. Don't let it make you. Remember, clout could also be addictive. There could be a road trip. If not by you, then by someone else that they're going to. Just be careful, because there could be some type of hydroplane or issue on the road. Overall, something's up. This could be with somebody close to you or just with you, especially if you're a content creator.